Got one booked today for my client up in Chicago. Feel pretty good about it. 45 users, design firm. They had some pains as far as response times and just general knowledge from their current MSP, so reached out and they're excited to meet.
I got another appointment today for my janitorial client in Texas. It's with a senior living facility, nursing home type thing, and it's about 32,000 square feet. They have someone in place right now, but she said that it's been messy and they have complaints, so we're going to go out and meet with them and see what we can do for them.
Got a really good one for our guys out in Trenton, New Jersey. I spoke with the executive admin at a nonprofit. They are about 12 users. They have one legacy server. When I spoke with her, she was pretty hesitant at first. She said that they did have a company they work with, but she was open to having some information about us. So when I started asking more questions and probing a little bit more, she was more open to us meeting with her over a Teams meeting next Thursday at 3 o'clock. So I'm going to shoot her over the invite right now, but it sounds like it's a pretty good one. We work with a lot of small nonprofits, so hopefully we can get this one closed up pretty fast.
So I got a really good meeting for my IT client out in Destin today. Earlier today I actually spoke with the owner of the company, really nice guy. He said he has someone in place, but there's been some response issues lately, so he was open to kind of looking at what we could offer, but he said I should actually speak with their controller. So he wanted to actually get into the office, give her the word that I was going to reach out, and said I could call this afternoon. So I ended up following that plan, spoke with Paige. She was very receptive to it. They have about 48 users. Their current firm is not really supporting them the way they need, and we're going to be going out in person next week, so it should be a really good opportunity.
I've had a pretty good afternoon for my roofer down in Dallas. I've got 3 on the day for him. The first one was with the plant manager of a manufacturing facility. It's about 50,000 square feet. They have some leaks going out there next Thursday. The second one was with a school. I had left a message for the contact earlier this week. Got a call back this afternoon. They've got a bunch of different things going on. Leaks all over the place, looking at some preventative maintenance. They want to do a larger capital project in a couple of years, so looking to get as much out of the roof that they have right now as possible. And then the second one was another manufacturer. Talked with the maintenance director. They have some leaks over their warehouse, and that one's set up for next Thursday as well.
I got an appointment for my roofer in Michigan this morning. It's 80,000 square feet. They're actively looking for a repair quote, so that should be a good one. And I also got a really good appointment for my roofer in Houston. I had originally called a church, and they had wanted inspections and reroofs at 3 different properties, so we're going to go on all of those next week.
So got a few appies on the board this morning. Emma got us rolling nice and early with the janitorial one. Emma?
I got one for my janitorial client in Texas. It's a funeral home. I think it was like 20,000 square feet. We've been playing phone tag for a bit, so finally got him on the calendar for next week.
Set one for one of our clients in Calgary with a construction company. In the off season, they have about 50 users. When they're in season, they have like 300, so it should be pretty good. We're gonna do a screen share here in a week or so it should be a good one.
Talked to this guy about a month ago, and they were looking at a solar project, and they were gonna do roofing with that same solar company. However, they put that on hold, and they need some roof work looked at right now, so we're going out there in a couple weeks to check it out.
I'll call my shot in Bowling Green for IT.
I will be calling my shot for Oxnard IT. I did get some good news on a past appointment we had. More details coming soon, but I'm going to call my shot on my Portland client, get them their third for the month.
Been a good week, had one every day this week so far, and today I really would like to get at least one for either of my IT clients out in California.
Got a really good call that I'm just going to be patient with. It'll turn into an appointment pretty soon, but I'll go ahead and call my shot for my IT firm out in Omaha.
I got TechCon Yellow today. Great appointment, nonprofit, about 35 users, been using their company for the past 4 years, but they're on month to month. And he said that the last few years they were in a huge growth phase, and they're kind of out of that. They're looking for more stability, looking for someone who works with nonprofits and can save them some money. So should be great conversations. It's great conversations with the director of operations for next Thursday. So good meeting. I'm going to call my shot though for the IT partner we have out in San Francisco. I'm still trying to get them purple.
Pretty good start to today. I think Christian's the only one on the board, but Aaron came through and got his all of his clients to yellow yesterday. So he's digging for to go green today, and then I think Christian got his last 2 appointments that he needed for all of his clients to go yellow. So we're cooking, searching for one in Chicago right now. So I know Jesse's doing the same thing, but that's where we're sitting.
First one was my IT client in Birmingham. It's with a local bank. Spoke with the VP and information systems manager there. She let me know they currently outsource for IT and handle it in-house. They have 23 users, 2 locations, servers in the cloud. Current MSP, slacking on the cybersecurity. They barely got through their FDIC cybersecurity audit, so we're going to meet with them in a couple weeks. She was familiar with us, so it should be a pretty good conversation. Other appointments from my IT client in Pennsylvania is with a local church, a pretty big church, 350 users, so we're going to meet with them in 2 weeks as well.
I'm going to call my shot for Ocala.
Nothing so far today. Hoping to close out Chicago this afternoon. Let's get them an appointment.
Kind of going through the days and just kind of getting everything set up for next month. So, rocking and rolling.
They got a couple people on the board for us. Maybe 2 or 3 appointments, forget, but still 0 for me. I'm looking to close out my client in New Jersey this afternoon, so I've been pressing pretty hard this morning. I think we should be able to get there.
Wrapping up my second week here, just made my second appointment for my HVAC company at a assisted living, and they're going to go out next week, so feel great.
I'm pushing real hard for solar in Pennsylvania, so I think today's my lucky day.
I just got my 3rd of the day. The first 2 I got my roofer in Dayton yellow. It was an apartment complex. They were having some leaks and stuff, so we're gonna go out there next week. And then I got my roofer in Tulsa yellow. It was another apartment complex. They had multiple buildings leaking, 20 buildings total, so I'm really excited for that opportunity. And then I just got one with a nursing home in Kansas City for their roof. They have some hail damage.
Got one for my New York IT client this morning, set them up with a K-12 school district for some AI software that they have that makes sure that the kids are totally shored up. So the guy said they have 600 staff and about 3/4 of that are users on the network. So should be a good one next week.
We're having a pretty good day so far. Really good day yesterday. Logan got his last appointment to cycle, so that's really nice. We also took over Quick Catch. And we've gotten them 3 appointments in 2 days to make sure they're yellow. So Drew's been having an absolute time with them, making it really easy. But we had a bunch of appointments yesterday. I got one for Service Master. We spoke with them in the past. We wanted to go out there, but they were under construction doing remodeling stuff. So finally got them on the phone again. Said they were really interested in having us come out and do a walkthrough. So we're going to go out there next Tuesday. And yeah, I was going to say day's not bad so far. They could talk about appointments yesterday, but we're really close to hitting all the minimums. Super excited about it.
So I had 3 yesterday, 2 for our St. Louis IT client. The one was with an independent practice. He wants to use this as a referral system for all the realtors, dentist offices, clinics that he works with. So he's been looking for an IT company that can handle that. So that one should be a pretty good one. I also got one with a church. That's about 36 users. Not very happy with the response time of their current MSPs. Feels like they're on the back burner. Should be a pretty good one as well. I also got one with FBC Roofing to hit the minimum for them. They had an active leak that one of their tenants had a bucket on underneath. A company that had come out there before only quoted them for a re-roof, so they're looking for someone to do the emergency repair, so should be able to close that one. And then today, to hit my minimums for all my clients, I got Cayman Associates one. It was about 20 users, contracts coming up with their MSP, so looking to evaluate, so all pretty good ones, excited about it.
Got an appointment for my roofer in Houston yesterday. It was really good, 80,000 square foot re-roof. And then this morning I got one for my Michigan roofer. Also repairs and re-roof for 100,000 square foot assisted living. So that one should be good as well.
Calling my shop for soaring towers this afternoon.
Got one this morning for my IT client in Akron. I was with a manufacturer. They're making a bunch of changes. They have a new COO. I got it with the IT manager. Should be pretty interesting. With manufacturing is our specialty. It's over 100 users. They have 4 different locations. They have some virtual servers. So my client works alongside manufacturers that deal with compliance. So it should be a good meeting.
All 3 are for my roofer in the ATL. One today was with a food manufacturing plant. It's about 180,000 square feet of roof. They got various leaks spread throughout. They have a project they're looking to do. Not for the whole thing, probably like a 40,000 or so square foot section, but 2 yesterday were also both good. One's with a a church and a school, 50,000 square foot of roof looking to get re-roofed this summer, and then another one with a university. They have 2 campuses they oversee, lots of buildings, millions of square feet on those.
I got a pretty good opportunity for my Richmond client today. A 30,000 square foot built up roof, old, over 20 years old, so they're looking for re-roof quotes as we speak. Various issues, so perfect timing. Sending them out next week. Look forward to closing that deal and on to the next one.
Got a really good one yesterday for a roofer in Florida. Spoke with the guy, really in-depth conversation. We're sending over a W-9 insurance, and we're looking to get some work going immediately.
Hammering the phones, end of the month, got to hit our numbers, so got a pretty good one for our guy out in Atlanta. It's a school, IT director, a little over 700 total headcount, actively looking for some network hardware installation. Also want to see what we have to offer in terms of cybersecurity. So should be a good conversation scheduled for the 5th at 10 a.m.
Having a lot of good conversations, nothing on the board yet, but calling my shot in Grand Rapids today.
Calling my shot for Arizona.
It's calling my shot for Digital Solutions.
We got 2 today so far, right? Nobody else. They're cooking. They're cooking.
Everyone else?
I got 2. I got one in San Diego, recruitment, pretty big company. The biggest thing is they have a lot of sales, but not enough techs. So we talked on getting some more techs from, dropped the mechanical case study for mechanical, Ellis Mechanical, right? And then with that, we set up a time for Monday to meet with them. Another guy now in Baton Rouge, same thing. They're doing a lot of work, got 16 techs, but they just don't have enough. So they're at that stage where they don't kind of want to bring on more work because they don't have enough techs. So same thing, hit him with the Ellis Mechanical case study, and he's going to be on for tomorrow, so hopefully we get that. Anybody else?
Yeah.
What are we running our reps?
I had a commercial cleaning appointment yesterday in Austin. A long 15-minute conversation with the guy. Pretty much pitched him on everything. I mean, he knows price, knows expectations for number of meetings, how many calls we make, customizable agreements. I mean, we covered it all. He had just got done working with a lead gen company, so he was super standoffish at the beginning of the call. And the more we talked, the more questions he asked, the more interest he had. He asked me for the meeting once we got like towards the end of the call. So we set that up for Wednesday, I believe, in the morning, 10 a.m. Central Time.
I got one over in Jackson, Tennessee, HVAC. They also have an office over in Memphis as well.
I know I'm throwing a lot at you. I mean,
and asked me,
talk about
asked
terms
him
here.
to reach out to me. He is the commercial manager. That's set for Tuesday next
Chris,
week.
do you have any issues
went over
with
pricing,
doing 6-month
terms,
appointment guarantee commitment?
Went over it all.
As opposed to
be a good fit.
Having some good conversations. A lot of people are, a lot of MSPs are really centered around QuickBook integrations and some of their other tools that we're currently working on.
you worked with Abstract.
So currently trying to figure out a good way to get those guys to take a look at things, but switching to roofing this afternoon, so should have some good contact rates and should land a couple, so looking good.
So I got a post about Lord down at Maryville. I'll be adding him to the playlist, so more posts to follow about him. I got out the February 24th daily recap, a post about Logan's recent proposals for his roofing client, and then I'll also be adding Peter to the Maryville playlist. I got out a post about him recently, and then I'll be doing post about us for next month, as well as my client, as well as St. Patrick's Day post for us, and then also that for my client, an email marketing blast to follow. And then I also got a post about another Logan that's here, a proposal that him and his client got out. And I think that's about it.
So just trying to wrap up the email marketing campaign. Pretty close, going to be testing a lot of that tomorrow, but just getting some of those finalized little items we missed and just testing a whole bunch today. So that's what I'm working on.
Been working on the LIT's site, still working through all the revisions and customizing their content for the industries they focus in. I have a meeting in 13 minutes with one of our clients, just a normal partner meeting, give him a rundown on his website, see how everything's going. Then I'll be popping back into Nailed IT's site.
As Lawrence just mentioned, we got a partner meeting coming up in just a little bit with Get It Right Solutions out of Newport Beach, California. And then I've been working on CBM IT's website. They're our IT client out of Edmonton. Should be done with the draft of the website by today, so I'll get that sent over to them.
Working on updating for the checklist for Nick and Custodial and everything for Arsenal Cup tomorrow. Gonna go shopping today to get the supplies and food. We're gonna make some fun photo opportunity stuff, and yep, finally got a hold of the plumber to come out Wednesday to fix the water bottle filler that all of a sudden just started working the second I got off the phone with him.
I delivered on calling my shop for my LA IT client. I scheduled an appointment with them with the manufacturer. They're about 15 to 20 users. They have some pain points with unresponsiveness with their current provider, and they're excited for a meeting.
Got one today for a roofer in Oakland. A really good conversation with one of the managers there who oversee vendors, and they are looking at getting some work done. I already spoke to my client a little bit about it, and they actually ended up calling the prospect just to get a better idea of the situation on what all they need so that they know which project manager to send out there. And they're actually looking at getting some quotes for a replacement as well as the repairs. Just a replacement would have to go through a different RFP system, so looking to see how that one progresses. Excited that my client already got to contact them even prior to the meeting.
So I just got my third one for my Portland IT client today. I spoke with the VP of a company that specializes in the food and bev industry. I entered the call, kind of gave a bit of background on our experience in that industry. They've been with the same company for quite some time now, but we're open to kind of seeing what's changed over the past decade. So I got a team set up for the second week of March. It's around 20 employees, should be a pretty good opportunity.